On September 14th, 2018, the reality show Big Brother was confirmed to have been axed here in the UK, and I think it's probably a couple years too late.
Big Brother viewers, this is Emma. You still have 53 days to say your goodbyes for one final time on Channel 5. Big Brother is coming to get you.
Now, if you know me, you'll know that I used to be an absolutely massive fan of Big Brother. I watched it since Series 3 way back when in 2002 with Jade Goody and The Divide, when I really shouldn't have been because I was way too young to be watching.
What's the matter, Baba?
I have discovered a verruca on my finger and on my toe since being in this minging house.
All the way through to the current era on Channel 5. But a few years back, I, along with lots of other people, stopped watching. I stopped caring about this show that I used to absolutely obsess over every summer. And by obsessed, I mean obsessed. I've even watched the American, Australian and Canadian editions of the programme. I used to be absolutely in love with this weird little reality TV experiment. And I loved it because it was an experiment. It was a microcosm of society. It was 12, 15, however many people recorded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, put in strange and bizarre situations and made to do crazy and wacky tasks.
Hello, Alex.
This is an absolute joke. Like, what is wrong with you? I've had like 5 months worth of tan.
And so when the show was originally cancelled back in 2010, I was devastated, for lack of a better word. But thankfully, my worries were not to last, because Channel 5 picked up the rights and began airing their own edition of the show, which is where it began to go downhill. Now don't get me wrong, the format, the core of the show is still fantastic and it can still be done perfectly. You just have to look at Love Island, which is clearly a bit of a Big Brother rip-off, to realise how popular the format still is and that it still does work in today's digital world of multi-channel TV.
For 6 weeks, our sexy singles will be totally offline, with no links to the outside world, leaving them free to enjoy the sunshine and each other.
The problems I had with Channel 5's iteration of the programme, however, and the reason why I eventually stopped watching, was that watching it just felt like they didn't care for the format anymore. It felt like they were just pushing the show out every few months just to fill some airtime. It lost its credibility. It lost what truly makes Big Brother a great show. It became less and less about being a social experiment and more about being a way to resurrect celebrities' careers. You just have to look at the fact that Channel 5 produced 2 series of the Celebrity Edition a year to realise that by the end of the run they were kind of scraping the barrel a bit for well-known names.
You'll best know me for being on The Apprentice. I am a bit quirky, I'm a bit different, I'm not stereotypical of business, and I think that does benefit me. I don't consider myself a celebrity.
And every year the Civilian series would roll around and we'd be promised that it was going to go back to its roots. We'd be promised that it was going to be traditional, hardcore, no-nonsense Big Brother.
Nothing is as it seems. Get ready for an unseen force.
And then I'd watch it and I'd realise, oh, they've gone back to their old ways. They've gone back to just pumping the housemates with alcohol and totally disregarding the rulebook. And after a while, that just got tedious. And again, it's not like the producers couldn't make a traditional style programme, they just didn't want to. And as a long-time fan, that was kind of soul-crushing, honestly. You just have to take one look at the latest Australian revival of the show to realise that, hang on a minute, you can actually do Big Brother by the numbers, by the books, and create a really great, really entertaining programme.
A Big Brother, of course, is an ultimate social experiment. Locked away from the outside world, the housemates will live together and nominate each other for eviction, and one by one, they will leave the house.
It had everything I ever wanted in a programme. Big Brother was really strict with the housemates. There were really great tasks that went on not just for a couple hours, but for a couple days at a time. Where are the endurance tasks anymore? Bring those back. And the mix of housemates was incredible. I still remember Mickey and Stacey to this day. And Ben, who could forget Ben, the guy that won it and then proposed to his boyfriend live on air. That was classic television. That was classic TV.
I took something into the house with me, and if I was evicted on day 1, if I was told that I wasn't any good, I would have done this.
And a lot of why I love that series and why I've tuned away from the British one is because it felt like the producers really respected the rules and the history of Big Brother as a format, as a show. And on top of that, if you have what feels like the hundreds and hundreds of controversies that Channel 5 have had to endure, it just makes the show so hard to watch.
I need to say I got it wrong, and I'm human, and I made a massive, massive, horrible mistake.
Could you forgive you?
I would want to.
As a viewer, all I want from Big Brother is a programme in which we watch 12 house guests, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's all I want. I want a mix of ages, ethnicities and social backgrounds. I want people that are genuinely really interesting characters, people that will keep me coming back for more, keep me watching day in, day out. What I don't want is a bunch of Z-list celebrities from Channel 5's sister channels.
Hi, I'm Chloe Goodman and I was the bitch from the reality TV show X on the Beach.
And so when it was announced that Big Brother was going to be cancelled, it wasn't a shock. I wasn't surprised. I was kind of thankful for it. In a way. I really feel like Big Brother needs a few years off air to let the dating show craze die down a little bit. And honestly, I think the best hopes for the future is to relaunch it in the American style, where all the housemates vote each other off week in, week out, and the audience just watch along at home. So fingers crossed, I think that one day we will see the return of Big Brother on our screens. Because honestly, I think it has got legs, and I think in the right hands it could do pretty well. What about you, humble viewer? What do you think of Channel 5's decision to axe Big Brother? Do you think it was the right choice, or should they have done it some other time? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm actually really interested to hear what you got to say. And as always, if you like this, please don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, click subscribe for more, it really helps me out. And if you want to watch more of my videos, you can do so by clicking the links on screen now. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye.